Alright, hold on guys. Running a little late. Alright, move on. Alright, what's up guys? Oops, let's not put that on. Huh? Oh, I brought it in. Give me 1 second guys, my girlfriend needs something. Here you go. Alrighty, now that I'm officially like, I don't know, 17 minutes late. No, we're not restarting the computer right now. I'm gonna go on here so that way, cancel. I had kids to put to bed, and you know how sometimes that never goes as planned. I should have set this for 9:30. Hey, Ignited, Camaro time, 1 car, old car, auto guy, sorry. Oh, yes. Growing old is mandatory. Growing up is not. Alright, let's see if I can go into the live stream through here. Right now I'm using my phone. Normally I use a webcam, but my webcam is being, well, not my webcam. My girlfriend's webcam is being used by her at the moment. So I am using my phone at the moment, which means I can't do the picture-in-a-picture, which is what I wanted to do. Here we go, this is what I want. So this one live. Oh, but anyway, yeah, 1,500 subs, guys. Whoa, 1,500 subs. Actually, I'm sitting at Now I can actually see everything here. Where's the chat? There we go. Pop out chat window. I apologize, guys. Like I said, I'm still freaking sitting here and updating everything as I go. There we go. Wow, really? Well, you can go bye-bye. I love that shit. Anyway, so 1,500 subs. What I was planning on doing was giving away something on my Teespring. Now, because I am not using my webcam and actually using my computer right now, I can't do the picture-in-picture or share my screen in that way. 1540, thank you. I can't use my share screen, so teespring.com, do you believe it's /Novatazz? Let me make sure. Okay, it's teespring.com /stores /Novatazz, a little dash, like not down on the bottom dash, but dash in the middle, Novatazz. Let's see if I can, I'm going to put that in the comments here. Should be in my description too, but I don't know. With this one, shoot, where did I put my pop-out chat here? Here we go, we'll put this down here. And put that in here. I don't know if I can pin it. Can I pin it? Will it let me pin it? Huh, well that sucks. I can't pin my own comment. Let me pin it. Anyway, so let me see what's going on in the chat here real quick. Old car guy just seen KIP's video that gave me a shout out. Man, Ignited, I don't know if you see in some of these comments, but if you can catch them as they come up on for me, that would be great. Yes, I did have a good Thanksgiving. I had all three of my boys here. Sorry, I'm sitting here also having to deal with some spam comments. I think I'm going to add you as a moderator. Camaro Time, you're now a moderator. Just help me freaking nail down some of these freaking really bullshit comments. Let's see here. Can I straighten this out a little bit? There we go, so I'm not so crooked. Alright. But anyway, like I was saying, 1,500 subscribers. I really, I think I'm going to give away any one item on my Teespring store. That's hoodies, t-shirts. I have a coffee mug. It's either that or possibly do a little brainstorming in here in the chat and come up with a new design. And whoever wins gets that design as the 1,500 subscriber giveaway in whatever form they want it in, whether it's the t-shirt or the sweatshirt or what have you. But I'm not quite sure yet. I don't know if maybe the winner might just want one of the designs that's already up. But Ignited, you're getting there, because when I first started following you, I think you had less than 50 when I started following you. So you'll get there eventually. A year ago I had 250, so I can see it. So I mean, I'm also used to doing live streams here where I have a bunch of other people to talk off of. Right now it's just me and I'm staring at myself talking to myself. So not always the greatest in front of the camera when I don't have somebody else to bounce off information. I mean, I do have you guys here in the chat and I'm very grateful. Like I said, you got Old Car Auto Guy, Ignited Garage, and Camaro Time, along with some, let's see, Old School Garage. Wait, Old School Only Garage. I said that wrong. I apologize. I don't know if you're still in here or not. Ignited. The best place you can do is start sharing your content to people that are of like mind of the videos that you're putting out. So I know that you do a lot of drifty type stuff, and you have your import builds. just start sharing. I apologize, I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the chat screen over here. But the most I can tell you is start sharing your content to people that would enjoy watching it. And eventually you will have those people sharing your content to other friends that would enjoy that content. The other thing is making sure that you have your tags and your description and things like that. That way you will come up in search results for topics that are related to your channel. I use TubeBuddy on my phone. This is actually my phone for recording, not necessarily my phone for regular viewing. Yes, keywords, and you got to make sure you have keywords in the title, the description, and in the tags. And they kind of have to match in all three places, just so that way YouTube really knows that's what your video is actually about. But I use TubeBuddy on my phone. I have the free TubeBuddy for the web browser. I'm possibly thinking about going to the TubeBuddy for the web browser, the paid one, but I'm not quite sure yet. A lot of the stuff I can do it on my phone. Yes, and your thumbnails. Now, I'm going to be honest. I don't have the highest quality phone thumbnails. I do try to keep them interesting. Like this one here that I used for this this stream, I literally did with a thumbnail app on my phone, real quick on a break at work, because I decided this morning while I was at work that I was going to do this live stream. I actually wanted to do this live stream like 3 days ago and never got around to it. So anyway, so to enter the giveaway, you can either, let's see, probably going to put up an actual entry video. It's going to make it a lot easier. But I'll probably put up a quick minute-long video stating the fact that this is the giveaway entry video, and that what you need to do, which is probably just going to leave a comment saying you want to enter. Nothing fancy, nothing, whatever. But you have to be a subscriber, and I have to be able to tell that you're a subscriber. Obviously, I know some of you guys are definitely subscribers. I've seen you in my comments and all of that. So, but hopefully this is something that you guys would like to participate in. I feel that I have some pretty good designs on my store, and hopefully that some of you guys would like them. I know some of you guys haven't had the money to buy some of the merch, and this would be a chance to be able to pick up one for free. Like I said, all you have to do is enter the giveaway, which, like I said, I'm probably just going to put up a short video saying this is the official video for the entry. That way it's easier for me to do an automated comment draw or like draw to pick a random winner. Yeah, I was going to review people's pages today, but like I said, I don't have my laptop. I mean, for me to be able to do that, I would literally have to bring you guys around here, which this tripod is way too freaking big for in here. And let's see, I don't even know if I can get this to show down here. Yeah, so I would have to do this, and then you're still the mess in the back of my thing. I normally do a screen share, but doing a screen share, I really look retarded. Doing a screen share isn't a possibility using my cell phone. Yeah, tell me about it, Camaro Time. I definitely know cash flow problems, but whatever you guys pick, I'm buying out of my pocket to send to you guys. So, like I said, I'm hoping this really, you guys really like this and are enthusiastic about this giveaways. I am sorry, I'm burping. I'm being really human at the moment. I don't think YouTubers are supposed to be human. Anyway, so like I said, either I'm not sure. Let me go on to Teespring, and I'm just going to go through some of the stuff that I have on here. So I'm going to bring you guys down here. Excuse it if you guys are being all shaky, but I don't have you on the tripod right now. Okay, so this is my Teespring store. Let me see if I can bring you guys this chat up here as well. I'll bring you guys over here. We'll bring the chat so I can see what you guys are saying over here. There we go. And I have, what, 7 of you in here right now? Come on, I want to see some likes. I say 2 people that's liked this video. Let's see some likes here. Help me out, guys. Anyway, let's see. We'll just start out with some of my original designs here. So we have the original basic face-off logo, which is just the Nova and the Trans Am facing off at each other. Now these are actually based off of my actual cars, not some generic cars I pulled off the internet. I actually hand drew all of these. Well, not hand drew, I use a program called Inkscape. This one only comes in black, I think. But I do have women's shirts. I have them in classic pullover hoodie and men's shirt. There's the hoodie. Now I do have one of these hoodies, not with this logo, but I do have one of these hoodies, and it is absolutely, let's see, is it going to do it? It is really, really comfortable, and the logo definitely holds up very well. All the back of them all have my channel information on the back of them, so you can help support my channel while wearing your hoodie. Did my chat die or what? Okay, next one would be, I don't know what was here. Oh, that's just the women's tee. Next one would be the Jean Grey. Now this is the one that I have. I have my hoodie. So this is the hoodie that I wear, which is actually right here. This is the one you see in my videos that I wear all the time. I've had it for 8 months now. I don't have it handy. I think it's in the wash. But the logo held up very well. It hasn't faded too much. I am probably going to re-upload this with a better, higher res image within the next little bit. But these are still the original, the OG logos. So there's this one, which this should also come in the female tee as well. My internet's being really slow. So there's the female tee, the male tee, and the hoodie. And again, they all have the logos on the back, maybe. Logo on the back. Of course, logos, there it is. Logos on the back. Alright, see ya, old car auto guy. Catch you next time. Next one is the Nova. Oh. And by the way, feel free to ask any questions about this or anything going on the channel. I'm definitely free to answer. If this will load. Okay, or not. There we go. So there's the Nova one. And that's based off of a 4th generation Nova, just like the one that I have. In fact, actually, like I said, this is actually an outline of my exact car. And that is about the rate that it sits. Literally just took a picture of my car and drew the outline out of it. Now we come to some of the newer designs here. You have the Nova with the American flag behind it. I think that one's really cool because it makes the Nova really stand out. I haven't done a Dodge Ram 1 Ignited. I just, the truck really hasn't, I mean, the truck's been on the channel a lot, but really haven't used it as a channel vehicle, really. I was thinking about doing a 3/4 front view of the truck coming out from behind my logo, but I just haven't gotten around to it. I'd actually have to take a new picture of it for that to be able to do the outline, and literally just haven't done it yet. These ones here, they actually come in different colors. Maybe that's what we'll do, Ignited. I'll sit down and help design an actual Ram shirt. All right, so this one comes in red, blue, black, and gray. There's the blue one somewhere. Come on. There's blue. Blue really pops. And then you got the charcoal gray. I don't know what color they're actually calling it, but it's gray. These ones I actually have the stickers for, which will get printed just like that. It'll just be the sticker. So we got that. We have the Trans Am one. Again, silhouetted by the American flag. Let's see if I can. It's not any bigger than that. I don't know why. But again, that comes in the same colors and hoodie, and this one does not come in a female shirt. I have two different price t-shirts. I have the premium tee and then just the generic classic tee. Not that it's showing much of a difference, but the premium tee is a better quality t-shirt. It's a little more. This one's $24 versus the premium tee is $20. I mean, the classic tee is $20, the premium tee is $23, and the hoodies are $35. So there's those. Is there another page? Should be another page. Huh. Why am I missing a bunch? Hold on. There we go. And I'm logged in. I can go into my storefronts. Yeah, there should have been a bunch more. Why aren't they showing up? You guys will have to let me know if they're not showing up on your... There we go. Shrink these back down. All right. No, that's just that logo. All right. Oh, you bum. There it is. Okay, so then I have the black and white silhouette shirt as well. This one does come in different colors as well. I have it in red. If it'll load. Blue. And I think I have it in light gray as well. And then I also have the reverse of that one. I do believe. Yes, I also have it in the inverse colors. for the darker colored shirts. And blue. And then I have one of my favorite. Now this is an inside joke for car guys. Some of you guys might get this reference, some of you might not. But this is one of my favorites. And this doesn't have my channel logo on it. It's just Error 404 with a 10mm socket. Now that is a mix between a little bit of a geek and mechanic humor mixed together. Like I said, some of you might get it, some of you might not. But this is my personal favorite, other than, you know, obviously my regular logos. But I can't tell you one mechanic that hasn't had this issue at least some point. Is this Arrow 404 with for a 10mm socket. And this comes in several colors: red and gray. Let me know if you guys get what this means. I mean, I'm sure some of you probably pretty easy to figure it out. And I think that also has a coffee mug. Yes, I also have a coffee mug of that one. So it also comes as a coffee mug. Great for any toolbox. All right, so now comes the part where we all get to chit chat and hang out. I think I might want to go grab a beer real quick. Oh, let's turn this camera rack around so you're not staring at my messy living room. All right. You guys still in here? Oh. Shrink the chat over here a little bit. And maybe I might start going over some of my favorite car channels. If you know anybody that would like to come join us and maybe have their own channel shouted out, have them come join the chat. And all right, see you, Ignited. But anyway, let me go grab a beer and I'll be right back. Alrighty. So what do you guys want to talk about? I actually probably should talk about why there hasn't been a video up in the last like 2 weeks. if anybody's still interested. The last video I put up, I do believe, if I go back and go check, was me going to the scrapyard. Let's see. Wow, my internet's being so slow today. Alright, so, like I said, my last video I have uploaded was, I think, a couple weeks ago, and, yeah, I haven't edited best videos. This phone is dead, I think. Maybe not. With everything going on and the days getting a lot shorter, I have a condition called seasonal affective disorder, and if I don't get enough sunlight or the days get shorter, I tend to end up getting really demotivated and depressed. And so literally I just haven't had any motivation to get out and edit this video, and the video itself wasn't motivating to me either, because the last thing I know is I picked up the rad support and we brought it home. Oh, hold on, let me mute that. There we go. Anyway, so got the new rad, the new used rad support that was pretty rotted on the one side. Got it back home, and that was about it. I did film. I went and took the radiator out to where I have the Nova stored, and we have a welder out there. And actually, no, I had taken it to the garage first and had blown it apart. So I do have footage of all of that somewhere in here. I can't believe how small this phone feels now. Which I did post pictures on my Instagram of that as well. Which, you know, as you can see, there's the piece that I had removed of the junkyard rad support, and this is the rad support that is on my TA, or was on my TA recently. So after I had gotten done blowing them apart, I went and took it to where I have the nose at, where there's a welder at, and I went to re-weld all the spot welds. And I didn't have a whole lot of time. I think I only had like an hour or two. I cleaned up all the metal as best as I could with what I had available, which was just a wire wheel and a really rough Scotch-Brite disc. I didn't have an actual grinding disc. I do have some now. I went out and bought some at Harbor Freight, and we'll be using those the next time I get up to the car. But long story short, I sucked. The welds didn't hold. I don't know if the heat wasn't high enough or whatever, but it's only a welder with a high-low setting and a wire speed. It's a flux core welder. Me personally, I don't think I had the metal clean enough, and I don't think I had it hot enough. So when I go back up there, I'm going to try things a little bit differently and see if I can get the welds to actually penetrate. They penetrated the the top layer pretty well. It did stick to that pretty well, but it didn't penetrate the underlayer at all. Literally just moved the piece and it fell apart. So I got to re-drill all my the spot welds that I had already done. I had to drill them back out again and start over. So it wasn't a very motivating video. It would have been just basically a fail video. Even though it is a progress, it is basically a fail video. So most likely what I do is I'll go out this weekend and go work on it some more, and then just make it one long video. That way I don't feel like a complete failure at the end of the video. I haven't welded in probably 3 or 4 years. And like I said, that was pretty rotted metal, so it could be a couple things, but I need to figure it out. Let's see, what did you say? When I watched the video and you were doing the bushings and pointed out the support, I knew then that you were going to have to replace the whole thing, but that is part of being a car guy. Yeah, I knew it too. In fact, I had already had plans going out to the junkyard. But the problem is I could not find a whole good rad support. At least nothing local, and nothing that was in an affordable range. I picked up the rad support out of the junkyard for literally, I think, like $10 plus the $2 to get into the yard. So literally $10, $12. And all I had to do was drill out some spot welds, which was really surprising how little that thing was actually held together from the factory. Both of them, the rad support that was on my car and the rad support that I took apart from the junkyard, both came apart in probably less than 20 minutes. There's a couple spot welds, and some of the spot welds weren't really strong at all. So there wasn't really much holding that end of the rad support together at all, period. So I am at the point to where I really need to get that going. I've also been working on, if you follow my Instagram, you've seen it. It's a Gothic jewelry cabinet. In fact, is it this one? Yeah. This right here is actually the last. These are all the bats. Last door, which you can't really see because it's white on white, but trust me, they're there. And painstakingly cutting every single one of these bats out by hand. Like I said, if you're on my Instagram, you've seen the other door, which was the tree with the bats hanging out of it. Here's all the bats that I need to cut out by hand. This is the template. So this was the part that I printed off the computer. This was traced onto the vinyl, and then I'm cutting all of those bats out by hand on the vinyl. So that's another project that I've been working on off camera. Wow, I'm getting all fuzzy. Hey, focus. I'm over here. See me? Maybe? Alright. There we go. But tracing all of those bats and cutting them out all by hand. That piece is almost done, and then I will be putting up a video of that from start to finish. So yeah, I do, oh my god, that was horrible. I do custom furniture as well. Hence Novatazz Customs, not just Novatazz Garage or Novatazz Automobiles. I have that engine block table that's sitting out on the front porch, which actually was the motor out of my Nova. The second motor that was in that car. The first one was an inline 6. But hey, I'm gonna put this up to the chat. Who has a channel they would like me to check out? Because I can post all of my favorite channels, but I think some of you guys actually watch them already. On here for okay. Let's see. Is that 2 different channels, Camaro Time, or is that 1 channel? All right, let me type it in. Copy that, throw it up in the search bar. Bring this down a little bit. All right. 148 subscribers. Let's see. Let's bring you guys back down here. Oh, freaking wires out my butt. Cat's on the table. All right, let's see. Do you have a video you recommend as one that is a good representation of the channel? Let's see if they have any playlists here. No. He needs to start making playlists. Nope, just pick one. Okay. Da, 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 da. We'll go with their last video here.
I'll be showing you how to change a fuel filter on a 4th gen Camaro. First thing you're going to want to do, locate where the fuel fuse is at, the fuel pump fuse, and then you're going to pull that out. The car will die, so it'll decrease pressure.
So he's doing that instead of purging the system with the bleeder valve. It's pretty smart.
Second step, you want to be jack the car up. Make sure you always
Throw him a
with
like here real quick.
a handy dandy shovel right there. They make great chocks, trust me. And going to jack it up. Lower your car onto the jack stand. Nice and slow.
Yeah, I like TubeBuddy because it gives you all these stats over here too on the video.
And ensure that everything is sturdy. For the tools you're going to need, here's a part number for the fuel filter.
See, he doesn't have any tags in this video.
When it comes to components, stuff like throttle position sensors, or
he hasn't shared it anywhere.
MAF sensors, anything of that nature, which I have a MAF sensor on order, which I'm going to pick up. And this is the fuel filter that I'm going to replace with. It has these 2 locking plastic tabs here that goes into the end of the rubber hose under the car, and then that's a
those
5/8.
plastic tabs
So
are a
that's what
pain
you're
in the
gonna need.
butt.
Obviously the fuel filter, and your 5/8 wrench, and a
You can edit tags and all of that stuff with your phone, Camaro Time.
wrench.
Trust me, I've done it. You just got to download YouTube Studio as an app on your phone, and you can edit all of that stuff. You can, and the other thing that I do is I will go on to the web browser and go through the YouTube Studio on the web browser to adjust my
catch the fuel as it falls out, but
to adjust my monetization. But he's too small of a channel at the moment to worry about monetization. Let's see another video. This is a mix of life and cars, which is pretty cool. Ooh, this looks interesting. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, she sounds real nice. I have a sweet spot for those 3rd gen Camaros. But, alright. I don't know if there's anybody else in here, but let's see. We'll go down through my subscriptions. As you can see, he's now on my subscriber lists. In fact, Green Bay Wacky and Pulsa Studios is live right now. We all know AK Camaro. Let's start from the bottom and go up. This bottom never gets enough love. Wicked Fabs. We all know Wicked Fabs and his hunting. I need to watch this video. I'm kind of curious about that one. Oh. Let me turn this back around here for a second. Stick you guys down here. But I really need to do a proper video for this 1,500 subscriber, at least the entry video. Oops, there you guys go. So what's your video you're editing here at Camaro Time? I really hope you can't hear that copyright strike playing in the background here. My girlfriend's listening to some very good, not YouTube friendly entertainment over there. Anybody post anything recently that I can go and share? Yeah, I've been meaning to do. I've been meaning to watch the download from YouTube one, but I wanted to be able to sit down and watch that one while I could actually like copy what you're doing. The other thing is, still need to talk to you about, not sure how much you know how to use OBS while you're recording your videos. It's what I used in my last live video where I could show you my screen and you could see me at the same time. But you can also use it just to record your computer screen so that way when you're doing your OBS is free. You can download it right off of. You can just go Google, type in OBS software, OBS Studio, and you can download it straight. It's free. It's pretty easy to pick up and learn. And I already know that you're really good at searching for YouTube videos and learning how to do it as well. But like I said, you can literally capture your whole screen, or you can capture just the window that you're working with. I think it would really help your videos look more professional when you're doing your how-to, especially like your how-to Filmora and what's that other one that you use? Well, you don't use the Filmora. You used to. You now use the it's like not Picasso. I always forget that one because I don't have that one because my computer won't run it. Da Vinci. Yeah, I knew it was like an artist name. But when you make your videos with those, it'll come up a lot more crisp, and you'll get a lot more detail about what you're doing than you will trying to record a screen with a camera. Number one, you won't get that the flicker that comes from the camera trying to watch your computer screen and the refresh rate from the computer screen. Like I would be doing that right now, except for the fact that I don't have the webcam right now. Let's see. So apparently, AK Camaro has officially joined the Alpha Pack. I have yet to decide whether I want to do that or not. I'm trying to see what exactly, like, I can understand the concept, but I'm still trying to figure out what you're getting. I mean, well, yeah, that's the refresh. The lines from the monitor are your refresh. It's the refresh rate of your monitor versus the frame rate of the camera that you're using, and every once in a while, the camera that you're using will literally take a still of the computer while it's in the middle of a refresh, and that's where you get your flicker. It's the same thing with when you see these guys with the newer lights that are all LED and they look like they're flashing when you look at the car and they don't flash. It's literally the camera picking up the refresh rate. The other thing I noticed is a lot of the people are getting these new LED garage lightings, like what we would use, the fluorescent tubes. They're now switching over to LED tubes, and you'll notice that a lot of the cameras are picking up the refresh rate of the LEDs, and it looks like these guys' garages are in a dance studio. Yeah, T5s, but yeah, it literally looks like a dance studio. It's kind of funny. If you get the cheap ones, I do believe that the more expensive ones don't show that as much. But I noticed that with a couple of the channels that I watch, that they're all excited about the new garage lighting, and it looks good to them in person. But then they go film in it, and it just looks like a horror show. I'm surprised Matt's not here. Matt MMP, or I said that wrong. I totally butchered his name up. I always get the letters wrong. So I'm going to now make sure I correct it. Where is it? Up here. Matt MPG, sorry. Gotta make sure I say his channel right. Let's see here. I've been actually following, I don't know if any of you guys like art channels at all, but there is a new one that I'm following that I've absolutely fallen in love with. It's called Draw with Jazza. And his intro is absolutely freaking... I love his intro. Let's see.
Do you want to learn to draw professional and impressive artwork
that's
from
just an ad.
scratch that will blow people's minds?
On top, and just that subtle little level of shading. And then inside Stanley we have the Thing. Here we go, from the Fantastic Four. I love how like all of the characters just look like little fatties. Quick disclaimer, in this video I say the word babushka doll a lot, which is what I grew up knowing these as. And if you Google search babushka doll, that's what comes up. But a lot of people let me know in the vlog behind the scenes of making this video that it's called a matryoshka doll. So just putting that correction out there from the beginning, but Google search backs me up. So let me know in the comments if you know it as the babushka doll or the matryoshka doll.
He actually did that himself.
I love this video and I stand by the babushka doll because...
He did that intro himself. I don't know if I'm on Instagram here or not. If I am on Instagram, I can show you. I normally do Instagram on my phone, so I don't know if I'm logged in on here. Which I am. Cool. Hey, there's my little man. right there. That's actually all three of my little men. We got Zach over here, Luca, and Jaden. And my messy living room. Okay, and if I go back far enough, they actually show him working on his intro. Just not sure how far back I gotta go. Here it is. So here's his paint scene epic intro. Oh, well, we need to mute that. Because that was definitely not YouTube friendly. But you see, he actually did all of this himself. You can see the program he's using up here running with all the different layers. Here's more of the rest of it. Yeah, I think he's really good. I mean, geez, this is all stuff that he's done. It's one of the newer channels that I've been watching. It's called Draw with Jazza. $10 points if anybody can name what that is. But and he's got a really great personality in his videos. Not just this one, but some of the other ones that he does as well. Let me turn the. Funny thing is that's where he started. He started with like the stick death animations. And that's what he started with.
G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Draw with Jazza. I'm Jazza, and today we're doing a character design session where I'm taking requests from the Twitch chat. We're going to start off by taking a whole bunch of requests for genre, so I'm going to get
Let's skip through here a little bit.
First step on my own to discover that has Canadian really just sort of just mixing and matching, seeing what works, seeing the strengths and weaknesses of each design, and starting to refine what I.
And he talks about what he's doing and how he's doing it all the way through it. And I can draw a little bit.
Normally I would sort of go into this a little further, but you know, for the sake of
I have some of my own drawings. I normally do cars and stuff like that. I can probably pull them up here shortly.
What I do know from this design process is that I want to focus on the more Anubis type characteristics of the Wendigo. Alright, so I'm going to put that to the vote in the Twitch, particularly on trying to get a cool looking silhouette, something sort of lanky and emaciated with a little bit of power in the stance while still appearing a little more zombie-like and like a Wendigo.
So I mean, I don't just watch car stuff, I watch a lot of art stuff as well.
On top of my construction lines.
Basically anything creative.
In this final delivery piece of the character to go with horns instead of antlers, because they're sort of like a middle ground. Antlers would make the character look too much like a deer, whereas horns make it look a little bit more demonic and sort of hint at the Wendigo style.
I have a fascination with watching
the muscle and sinew as much as possible while still keeping the character an animal and making it furry. So to do that, I just keep
pause this here. I'll pull up my photos real quick. And pull up my artwork. which is somewhere in here. Here it is. So here's some of my artwork, and this is old. This one was probably done back in around 2002-ish, when OCC was popular. This was definitely done when I was like maybe 16, 15 years old. This is probably around when I was 18. These are some newer ones. This is like one of my best favorite pieces here. One of my favorite Dodge Chargers. And then we have When Life Got in the Way, and I haven't drawn really much since. So this is definitely around at least 05. I want to say probably closer to 08 or 09 when I did this piece here. I never finished it. It's actually in this exact state. You have seen some of my other artwork on Instagram, I think. Because I did the Trans Am seat artwork, that, which may or may not be on here. I think it is. Yeah, here's this other piece. For anybody that's not on my Instagram, this is the other piece that I've been working on. Yeah, if you ever want to follow what's going on behind the scenes. And like I said, I drew all of these as well. All of these designs for the t-shirts that I drew. Here's actually working on one here. I'm pretty good with architecture design as well. Here's another one that I was working on. This is in the program. But yeah, I haven't done anything with it as far as practicality. Geez, how far back do I need to go? Oh, here we go. We should be going close to it now. Here it is. Here's my quick sketch for the interior of the TA as far as color designs for the seats and shit and stuff. But yeah, I hand drew all of this as well, just off of a reference photo. I use a software. I can't tell you what it's called. I think 9 frames. And basically what it does is it cuts the picture up into a certain amount of frames. Like this is a full 9 frame. So you have all 9 frames. So it cuts it up into 9 blocks. And then you upload those 9 blocks in sequence. So it tells you to, say, upload this block first, and then it tells you to upload this block, then this block, and then this block. And it tells you what order to upload them in. So that way when they come up on the screen, you get a nice, big, crisp image. I don't know if you're running a iPhone or an Android, but I know they have an Android app. I'm pretty positive they have an iPhone app as well, not just an Android app. But you can basically just Google 9 frames Instagram or something to that. You have, all right, Camera Time, I will actually send you the program that I use. There's actually also another program that I just started using for cleaning up my pictures. And I didn't post that picture. I was going to. I took this photograph right here, and and it allowed me to be able to get rid of the power lines in the background and basically just clean up the picture and get rid of all of the distraction stuff in the back of the picture. I will send that to you as well. And in fact, I got that off of, where is he?
So, a lot of you watching this, when I first heard news of Stanley passing.
No, it's not. Who is it? It was, not Maker's Muse. Where is he? Come on, he should be here somewhere. He uploads every day. Why am I not finding him? Here he is. It was in this video. There you go. This one. It's called Snapseed. And if you watch this video, it's called Make Your Thumbnails Pop with Snapseed. And it was really cool. It was really informative to watch. Basically, it allows you to get rid of the background noise.
Overcranked so I can jump.
Alright, hold on.
I'm not actually sure how that one's gonna look. I hope it looks awesome. And just slide up to saturation, slide up to saturation, a little sliding up with my finger to go down to.
But yeah, you can do all of this on your phone.
Over to the right with my finger to increase the saturation. Hit the add button down at the bottom. Tap another space in the sky. Slide up to saturation. Slide over to increase the saturation. And then the last thing I want to do on this is increase the shadows just a little bit to bring back a little bit more into me jumping. And that one's done. Export, save a copy.
Oh, there was another one. Oh.
So this one's interesting because the lens warped it a little bit more than I thought it was going to. I want to fix that. So first I'm going to crop it down to about what I want, which is right there.
Now he's doing all of this on his phone, and I've already played around with it on my phone, and it works really good.
Tools, perspective, second row, third column, and then just slide up that side a little bit, just to make it a little bit more even. And then this one, I actually want to make this one a little bit more like moody with crushed blacks. So first, let me bring up the structure. Increase that detail a lot on the wood, and then I'm gonna go to tune image down to shadows and bring the shadows down a little bit.
And I find doing thumbnails on your on your phone a lot easier. But then again, you have those really cool programs on your computer too, so.
Export, save a copy. Last one. This one, I'm going to really just want to increase the structure. Just like add more back into the sky. The other thing that I want to do is take away that little piece of corn that is sticking up and distracting you from me standing there in the field.
This is the part that I found was really cool.
Third row, third column. And then use this motion to zoom way into that piece of corn.
Watch this. This shit's cool.
Whatever that is. And then just select. It's not as great as like Photoshop or even Lightroom, but it does a good job. So I just, got it. Last thing I want to do is add a vignette on this one. It's down the very bottom row. Slide the center of the vignette way down to No Small November, and then pinch in to make the vignette even smaller.
Yeah, it was like almost like a magic eraser. But like I said, I don't have.
Export. Save a copy.
I don't have those like expensive Photoshop and things like that to be able to use. So this would help. This is going to help me a lot with my pictures. So I thought he had more subscribers than that. That's 43,000. Yeah, I don't have the money for any of that stuff. I mean, literally, I use this was my old editing software. I don't use this one anymore. Don't go away. Go away. No, see? I don't use you. And then I use the Filmora, which has my logos in it anyway. In fact, this was actually the last video that I did. What else do I use? Oh, this is the OBS that I use. I use an older version of OBS, and it lets you let's see, what is it doing? It lets you record your screen. I'm not sure if I have. I don't have any of that stuff set up, so this is the only one that's going to show up is this one. And then I can get it to, I can have it actually shared straight to YouTube, or I can have it actually record and save a file on my computer. Basically, all I think I really use. I was using Lightworks, but I stopped using that when I found the Filmora. Because I think the Filmora offered more for a cheaper price. I use Power Director on my phone. In fact, the two videos that I did that with, just want to go to my channel, not to the stream. There we go. Now go away. I haven't bothered doing this Premiere crap yet either. I don't see the point with the amount of people that I have. This one was done with Power Director. This whole video was done with Power Director.
Well, good morning, guys. It is 5:30 in the morning. I am on my way to work. It is D-Day. So, about 6 hours for me.
I'm trying to find a
Half hour, even though
transition. Oh, wait. Yeah, this was all done with Power Director on my phone while sitting in the hospital with my girlfriend who is recovering from giving birth to Luca. So I didn't have my computer with me at all. And you said Alienware won't run DaVinci. This Alienware is about 8 years old. Originally ran on Windows. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Where am I going? I know there is a spot where I can look at.
All right, here we are.
Okay, yeah. So this runs on Windows 7, I do believe. And although it is still a very good computer for how old it is, hold on, let me turn that off. Yeah, I do believe it's running on Windows 7. Yeah, this is Windows 7, isn't it? Yeah, I do believe this is Windows 7. Yeah. Windows 7 Home Premium. This computer is like 12 years old. And literally this, even from Alienware, says that this computer will not support Windows 10. Which is why I'm stuck using what I'm using, because I'd rather use Windows 7 than anything that came after Windows 7. I don't want to use XP, and I definitely don't want to use Vista. So I use Windows 7. But this was a free computer given to me by a family member when I lost my big computer. I had a really nice computer back a couple years ago. Let's see. But I had built my own personal computer about 3 years ago. That would definitely have spanked this computer's butt. Which is here. Here it is here. So yeah, I had built my own PC. I don't know if I can get to what I want to get to. I used PC Part Picker and a couple different forums to find a really good setup that would work together, and putting it together itself was not that hard. You can build I build motors, so putting together a computer wasn't super hard for me. Damn, I cannot believe how many videos I have up. Alright, this should be back about where... Yeah, this was the build here. Yeah, I literally built the whole thing. The computer, I think, ended up costing me about $1,200 in total. before I was actually really editing my videos and cutting and splicing. Otherwise, I would have edited half of this dead space out. And let's just go towards the end. Ads within an ad. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I put the whole thing together and everything like that. So, but I lost that computer. Oops, I need to really learn to flip this over. At that point, you can just, I did not want you to restart. If you're with a virus, you can literally just wipe the whole computer and reinstall Windows. And it should download all your drivers again, and you should be up and running. But I think I'm gonna end it here. I've been on for about an hour and a half. And Camaro Time, I really have to thank you for sticking with me the whole time. I think you're the only one that's been here the whole time. Yeah, they have all kinds of good programs for that. But I'm gonna wish you a good night, and I'm gonna sign off here, and I'll see you guys next time. Yep, definitely. Peace out, man.